Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it is Dimma here. Today's video is going to be a no makeup tutorial. I've already done something really similar to this here on this channel. It was like the back to school, back to work makeup tutorial. However, I still got comments and emails from people telling me to do a simpler version of that tutorial. Something that wouldn't require false eyelashes. This tutorial is for the days when you just roll out of bed, but you don't want anybody to know how you feel inside your heart, you know? This tutorial is going to help you. So the first thing that I'm going to do is prime. I have oily skin, so I never skip this. This one is by Too Faced. It's their Cooling Matte Perfecting Primer. And I'm going to take one pump of this and I'm going to apply this all over my face. I know that we want to keep things really natural, but then again, we want to control oil. We don't want to get oily, okay? For this particular look, I want my skin to glow. I want it to look like it has a very healthy glow, like it's glowing from within. And to achieve that, I am going to use one of my Zoeva strobe gels. This particular one is Parhelia. I hope I pronounced that right. And it looks like this. They are just like hydrating gels with some shimmer in them. And one thing that I love about these is the fact that they dry down matte. So they don't leave you feeling like greasy or like, I don't know, tacky or something. They dry down matte. So I'm just going to apply this all over my face. You guys can see that this does not look like white against my skin. You know, it's gold. And when things like this are gold, they tend to sit on, you know, darker skin a lot better. So now that I have that very subtle glow, I'm going to go on ahead and fill my brows in. So to fill my brows in, I'm going to be using my Yanga Beauty Brow Pencil. This is the Browlution Brow Pencil. And I want my brows really soft for this look. One thing that I want to point out is that on days where I go for like a very soft makeup look, I don't make my brows like strong. I don't go for super defined, super dark brows, because I feel like if your brows are strong and defined and fierce, the rest of your face has to balance it out. So if you're keeping everything simple on your face, you might as well keep your brows simple so that they don't look out of place, if that makes any sense. I'm going to set my brows real quick using the HVS brow palette. I'll be using this shade here. If your brows are thick, you know, honestly, you don't even need to do any of this. All you need to do is to just comb your brows upwards and you'll be fine. However, my brows are really sparse, so this is for girls like me. Okay, so to give my brows some definition, I am going to be using the ABH Pro Pencil in Base 3. This is not a concealer, but then it's just going to highlight my brows a little bit, just a tiny little bit in this area. I'm going to go on ahead and blend it out now. So for foundation, I'll be using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This foundation is lightweight and it has a very skin-like finish. If you're looking for like a cheaper alternative to this, I would say the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. The finish that you get with this foundation is like sheer to medium. It's not full coverage at all. So if you're going to be using a foundation like this and you have any kind of serious hyperpigmentation, I'd highly recommend that you maybe go over it with a concealer. Just dot some concealer over it before you go over with a sheer foundation like this. I'm going to use my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer on my immediate under eye area. I'm not going to be doing the normal highlighting that I would do, like, you know, taking it all the way into this place. I'm just going to focus in this area here. And then I'm going to apply some in this area and then down the bridge of my nose. Going in with my Mercier Translucent powder. I'm not going to bake, I'm just going to use this to set all the areas where I applied my concealer. I'm going to go in with Milani's pressed powder in Earth Glow. And I'm going to use this to just add some definition to my face. I'm going to go in with my powder brush and a little bit of Mercier Translucent setting powder. And I'm going to use this to set the rest of my face. If you have a deep set crease, you honestly don't even need to bother with this step. But then I'm going to go in with the same powder that I used to contour and my MAC 224 blending brush. Any blending brush will do for this. And I'm just going to apply this in this area to just add some depth. To add a nice flush of color to the cheeks, I would recommend that you go in with like an orange toned blush. These kind of blushes, they look really natural on people my skin tone, and they don't look like you've done anything obvious to your cheeks. So okay, to finish with the eyes, I'm just going to apply some mascara to my top and bottom lashes. So I'll be using my Clinique high length mascara on my top lashes, and on my bottom lashes I'll be using my Inglot Lash Enhancer mascara. So the last thing that I'll do on the face is to go in with my Fenty Beauty Matchsticks, and this one is in Sinnamon, and it's just like a cream highlighter in a stick. Just to highlight my eyelids a little bit, I'm going to apply this right on the center of my lid. With this type of makeup, I like to keep it really neutral with the lips, or I might go for like a very bright, bold, like red lip or something. In this video, I'm going to be doing a very neutral lip, and I'll be using my HVS Beauty lip palette, and this one is in number 2. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take this color right here. This one is my favorite to use. It's like a pink with shimmer in it. What I'm going to do first of all is that I'm going to line my lips, okay? I'm not going to line my entire lips. I'm just going to define my Cupid's bow. That's all I'm going to do. I'll be using a brown lip pencil for this. This one is Chestnut by MAC. You guys can see that I have used this palette quite a bit. The one thing I like about this palette, because I have a couple of them, is the fact that they are really creamy, but then the finish that they give you is kind of matte at the same time. They're also pigmented. You can layer these. So this particular palette is number 5. My favorite color from this is this one here. These are so easy to apply. Just make sure that your hands are clean. I love this color a lot. For the number 4 palette, this one here is my favorite. It looks really bright on the pan, but it doesn't look that bright when you apply it on your lips. I'm going to apply a clear gloss over this one. I really like these palettes. They're from a Nigerian brand called HVS Beauty. And the reason why I like them is that they're just so wearable. Every time I do a nude lip these days, or like a pinky nude lip, I always use this. I always find a combo here, and I just like the fact that if you want your application to be really subtle, you can use your fingers and you can do that. If you want something that is a lot more bold, you can use a lip brush, and the colors look really nice and they wear well. They're not drying. I really love them. I know that you can get these from the HVS Beauty website. I think they sell for $12.50. In Nigeria here, you can get these from konga.com. I'm going to leave a list of all the places where you can get these in the description box, so please don't forget to check the description box out. But these palettes are really good. So this is the finished look. This look is very wearable, like super light. It almost looks like I have nothing on my face. So this is a lot easier than my back to school makeup tutorial, and it's also a lot easier than all the other makeup tutorials that I would normally do here on this channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to thumbs it up if you liked it, and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.